All right, and we're back again. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a safe 4th of July. Ooh, there we go. Well, today I want to drop something on you that I have been doing on social media. A new way, a new little piece of revenue, something to help, you know, add another revenue stream to what I do. And it was a little bit of an experiment, and it's actually going pretty well. And basically, what it comes down to is how do you get paid to practice? Um, Now, if you've been following me on social media, on Twitter, it's basically where I have it at. I've been using Ko-Fi. I've seen Ko-Fi around for about 2 years. I've tipped a few people, for their art and, for fundraisers and stuff like that. If they want to get a tablet or, buy a program, etc., etc., etc. But I never quite thought exactly how would I approach using Ko-Fi. What will be the benefits of it? Um, and all those things that come with adding a new social monetization program to what you already do. If you guys already know, I have a Patreon. Um, I have my own emote course on a different website. I sell digital merch, digital products on my actual website. Um, Outside of my commissions and Twitch, all that kind of stuff. So this is more of a less of an experiment for myself, which might actually turn into a whole other business venture. That's maybe coming later. Videos, it's still up in the air. But I've been doing pixel art and practice pixel art for about 3 months. Since April 1st, I picked up my first. I picked up Aseprite. I've been using that intermittently for about 30 days, and then I took a little break, and I came back and I started making little itty, just fun little guys to put up on my desktop, and just kind of get more practice in, get more familiar with the program, the format, all of these frame by frame animations, for my own pleasure. Nothing. It was not. It didn't come from a place of like I need to make a bunch of money on these. Basically, I'm doing this as a bit of a stress relief. It's just something to add a little bit more polish to things I already do, which you did. Mission accomplished. On top of the comic stuff I already do. I've been posting a Ko-Fi link on my comics as well. But there is a store feature in Ko-Fi, and I was like, oh, store? What, what, what do you put in the store on Ko-Fi? And like a lightning bolt, it struck me because I've been making little guys. I've been putting on my stream for a bit. I drew myself as Guts from Berserk. A little bit of slight animation on it. I did a little sprite of my OC. I put it on my desktop for my stream and stuff like that. I was like, oh man, it'd be fun if I just did some random things, some random characters, just little animations. And as I was doing it, getting my practice in, just doing a little practice stuff. I'm talking about practice. We talking about practice, not even the game. Talking about practice. I started putting those up in my store. Now I show it, with a background. I've been selling them without a background for people to use on their desktops. The people that use them for alerts and etc. 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 Long story short, I've been doing it for about 2 weeks, and I think I have maybe 5 or 6 little animations up. And I've already, I think I've brought in about $250. It's not a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Excuse me. I just got done working out and I ate my breakfast really fast, or my lunch really fast. $250 in about the course of a few weeks or 2 weeks, and I'm not selling these things for a lot because it's practice. I'm selling for $3, or they have a feature on Ko-Fi where you can put $3 or whatever you want to pay. So I just put it up for $3. I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not losing anything. I'm making it to practice for, and people like them. People are enjoying them. People want to use them. I'm like, sure, go ahead. I made about $200 in passive income to practice. I'm getting paid to practice, and that is almost the complete model of how I've learned everything I've learned how to do. This is just another way to monetize it in a more passive way. More actively, I get paid to practice. I'm talking about practice. I get paid to practice when I pick up a new job that I am not completely familiar with. I'm not completely confident in my skill set. So what I do is, a client comes to me, a potential client comes to me with a project, and they say, "Can you do this, such and whatever?" I'm like, you know what? This is my strong suit, but I tell you what, I really want to get into this field. So what I'll do is, I'll charge you a quarter of what this would typically cost for me. And if you like it, you can tip me on it or whatever. But I'm gonna charge you a quarter because this is gonna be a learning experience for me. That's one way to secure a job. When it comes to Ko-Fi, I'm getting paid to practice. I'm doing little small things I find enjoyable. So I'm just making little animations for myself. This little stress relief, a little learning experience, and I'm selling them. And people are really, really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying doing it. So this is just another way, as a designer, as an artist, to help, have your community support you when there's not really a good way to do that on social media yet. I think Twitter's coming up with something soon. And Patreon is a whole other website you gotta go to. You have to subscribe, and there's like monthly drops. It's if you sign up and then you don't want to sign up the next month, people want to back out of it. The Ko-Fi experience in itself is a little bit more seamless. So when I have a comic out, I have my little Ko-Fi one. Buy me a coffee. I say Ko-Fi. I'm not sure if it's pronounced coffee, but I say Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi. I made you laugh. Here's my Ko-Fi link. Drop me a few bucks. Biggity bam. No big deal. When I put the stuff up in the shop, I'm like, this is a way for me to do what I love to do without adding another tier to my Patreon. It's a one-off that I'm not really concerned with, and it's practice for me. So why not reap those benefits? So this is my quick entrepreneurial story to you. When people want to support you, make it easy for them. When people want to support you, make it easy for them. If your Patreon has 38 tiers, everything's not clear of what they're getting in that subscription. And I think I have a fairly successful Patreon. I have like over 100 patrons. Thank you to all my patrons out there who, if you ever catch with the YouTube channel, you know I make YouTube videos. Thank you so much. But if you can make this a little bit more seamless and add value to your supporters, by all means, make it seamless, make it easier. And this is not a video sponsored by Ko-Fi yet. So I just want to put this out there. I'm gonna help other creators kind of grease their palms a little bit, because I see a lot of people, a lot of artists. They do this amazing work, but then they just fall off the face of the planet because they're not getting the monetary support they deserve or need to continue doing what they love. And there's a lot of factors. There's a lot of walls to jump, but when you make $15 a week on something you love to do, you've got $60 by the end of the month. You just paid off a bill. You paid half your cell phone bill. You paid for your internet bill. That money stacks up. That passive income stacks up. Everything doesn't need to be a $1,000 idea. When you're practicing things and it looks presentable, take advantage. And I want to thank everybody out there for supporting my Ko-Fi, and I'm still speechless. This may turn into a whole other thing down the road, but if you're a designer, if you're a creator, there's a bit of innovation still left to be made in the design world, especially in the content creator space. I think that was pretty much sums it all up. Yeah. So, Thanks so much for coming by my TED Talk once again. I do want to talk more about income and how to increase it, and things with social media and how to increase your social media outreach. As somebody that went from a few hundred followers 3 years ago to 20,000, and it's all been a learning experience all the way through. So this hasn't been like I read the top whatever to get 20,000 followers. Everything's a bump in the road. Everything has a bit of experience that I can share with you, and I hope I can do that soon. Let me see. So, our 4-year stream anniversary is coming up in a few weeks, or a couple weeks. Probably late July, early August. Probably taking like a week off from doing design work on stream. I'm probably going to make stuff for the stream. Probably do our design patch for our 4 years. And I think that's all I got planned. It's all up in the air right now. I got 1,000 things going. I got projects getting done left and right. Thank God. So, coffee. If you want to get 10% off King's Coast Coffee, this is the coffee I drink. I'm basically 90% King's Coast and like 10% beard at this point in my life. This thing, it makes the things happen. You see. Keep these videos consistent. Use code. Bing, 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 bing. Hey, there we go. Use code Conquer. You can check that out on the at kingscoast.com. Put in code Conquer, get 10% off your coffee, or don't use it. I don't, whatever. Coffee's good. That's the long and short of it. I was talking about liking and subscribing to some people in Twitch in my Twitch chat the other day. I just hate saying like and subscribe. So don't, whatever. I don't care. I love you guys. I'm gonna get wrapped up here and get the stream kicked off in about 10 minutes. So if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you soon. And I hope this helps.